There are many unique stresses that come with being a military child, such as a deployed parent or frequent relocation. But nothing is as stressful as losing that parent or dealing with a permanent disability. In today's Good News from Goodwill, Vice President Veronica Brandon Miller and CJ Bannister from Goodwill's Veterans Program are here with Jamie Serino from Take Stock in Children Manatee. And you're going to tell us about a new partnership designed to help children in military families, which I think is very, very important. Jamie, tell us what Take Stock in Manatee is all about.
Well, we provide scholarships, mentors, and hope for children that otherwise would not be able to afford an education. So we identify the students 6th to 12th grade. We have 190 students in 6th to 12th grade right now that we're serving. We also have another 180 students that are in college that we're also working with. So we match mentors one-to-one. A great program, been in existence since 1996, have given 500 scholarships away since, and we're really excited to be working with Goodwill and be able to provide these families some hope and some opportunities for higher education.
So you have the scholarship connection. Now, how has Goodwill gotten involved?
So Jamie's new to Take Stock in Children, and we were talking, I talked about Goodwill, and the veterans part, we both looked at each other and said, how can we partner? And through a lot of investigation, there are a lot of scholarships if your parent served in the military and is 100% disabled. But then there's, it doesn't matter if it's 90, 80, 30%, still that child is in a distressed situation.
Absolutely.
So that's why we said, what can we do? And we're still looking for donors. We're talking to some about partnering, because with the partnership with Take Stock in Children, they have the ability to take a donation and match it 3 times.
Yes, it's actually an awesome program. We're a partner with Florida Prepaid program.
Okay, so
we're part of a statewide network, which is really great for the whole program. The metrics that are in place.
So CJ, since you are the one that works so closely with the veterans, what kind of difference can having this financial support for school mean in a military family?
Well, a lot of times the military family, when they're getting out of the military, they're going through so many changes and so many challenges just to reintegrate back into the civilian workforce. So to have the opportunity to have the scholarship for their children is one less stressor for them. And a lot of times they're having to choose between, we all get the GI Bill after we served, if we chose it. But sometimes we're choosing, can I pass it on to my child or do I go back to school?
Right.
Because a lot of times the military trains you on your job, but you don't have the certifications or the college behind it to do it in the civilian world.
Or multiple kids, right? Because isn't there only one GI Bill per served veteran?
Absolutely. And they allow us to pass it down to our child if we don't use it. So sometimes they're having to choose between using it themselves or passing it down.
That's a tough decision, especially when using it themselves could also then benefit their family, and that's a tough choice.
It is. So this is an awesome partnership, and we're excited to be able to provide those opportunities for veterans and their families.
And as we mentioned, I think there is just such a stress in general from the lifestyle of being part of a military family. So to have this be one less thing, that they can hopefully not have to worry about as they get down the road for scholarship and education. That's a really great partnership. Well, thank you for everything you do.
No, we appreciate it.
I don't think, in fact, people who don't know about the Take Stock in Children Manatee obviously should look into it across all levels for the scholarship opportunities.
Yeah, it's a great program, and we really have the ability to also work with the children, provide that support, and also be able to help them get into college. And we want to focus on getting them graduated and getting a job as well.
We like that theory, and I know that's what Goodwill is all about as well. So a perfect partnership. To find out more about this scholarship program for the military families eligibility, you want to go to Goodwill's website. That is experiencegoodwill.org, and you'll be able to find more information there. Coming up next, a big treat. Broadway Antonia winning star Melba Moore is going to join us and sing.